Have you ever felt like you start things with enthusiasm only to watch that energy fade away? I've been there, and today I want to talk about the one thing that's been my biggest struggle: consistency. Throughout my life, I've always tried to learn new skills to advance myself academically or professionally, but I have never gotten to a point where I stuck with something consistently for a long time. Back in high school, I used to start with great energy in the first semester, only to significantly drop off by the end, never achieving what I promised myself. From that experience, I thought the solution was to develop technical skills. I wasn't paying attention to the main issue, which wasn't the inability to learn, but the inability to stick to what I intended to do from the first time. This might seem obvious to anyone who's achieved something significant, but it took me a long time to realize that the real key isn't just talent or intelligence. It's being able to endure discomfort, push through boredom, and stay consistent no matter what. Now, it's possible to take this to an extreme, which could be damaging. But if we approach it with balance, it's incredible how much we can achieve by simply showing up every day. The momentum we build through dedication every single day outweighs every other practical, technical skill and talent. Take Dorian Yates, for example. He's one of the greatest bodybuilders who ever lived. When you look at his competitors, you might wonder why they didn't win any Mr. Olympia titles.
Pretty sure he out-trained everyone in a sense, and his dedication was super well known. He's that magical, very rare thing in sports where grit.
Even though he didn't have all the genetic advantages his competitors had, he made up for it by showing up every day and outworking everyone. That consistency was his edge. Lately, I've been thinking about something that I'm sure has its own psychological concept, which is viewing my present self and future self as two different people. This mindset shift has helped me stay consistent in my life. Even though I have yet to achieve anything major, I believe in the formula, which is consistency, determination, plus effort equals guaranteed results. Here is a simple example of how I apply this concept. After I finish my workout, I drink a protein shake, and instead of leaving the empty shaker for tomorrow and cleaning it when I'm about to use it again, I clean it right after I finish this training. This way, when tomorrow's training comes around, there are fewer hurdles in my day, and I try to apply this mindset to everything. So if there is any task, whether training abs, replying to emails, making my bed, or fixing the kitchen sink, I do it now. By handling things immediately, I make my life easier for my future self. This simple shift in thinking has been a game changer for me. By taking care of things, I'm not leaving a pile of tasks for my future self to deal with, which makes staying determined feel a lot more manageable. It's like I'm cleaning the path ahead, one small task at a time. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by everything that needs to be done, I just focus on making my future self's life easier. This way, each day is a little bit smoother, and I'm more likely to stay on track and keep building that momentum. Sam Altman, the co-founder of ChatGPT, who I believe is an incredibly insightful individual, talks about this too.
The most underrated quality of all is being really determined. This is more important than being smart. This is more important than having a network. This is more important than a great idea. The hardest thing about starting a company is the level and the frequency of bad stuff that happens to you.
He always emphasizes that the single most important quality is not to give up. It's logical, right? But everyone who's tried to achieve something great and failed knows the immense amount of pressure and stress that comes from just doing daily tasks repetitively. That's the heaviest burden a person can carry. Next time you think about putting something off, remember, you're not just doing it for yourself today. You're helping the you tomorrow. Consistency isn't just about being perfect every day. It's about showing up and doing what you can, even if it's small. That's how real progress is made.